Okay, now we have a match for Snook's single character showdown tournament or solo character. I forget which S word it is. This is losers final, I believe. Caralad versus ExSeth. Whoever wins this will fight me in grand final. How exciting! Hmm. So really, I should be scoping out Caralad because I didn't play him. Whereas I believe I was the person who put ExSeth in the losers bracket. Look at me, I don't even remember how careless. There's probably a criticism somewhere in there. Okay. Caralad continues to win combats, and that's pretty solid for him. I wonder if he has more than one ace. Probably not. Looks like he doesn't. Alright, now we've got an ace attached, which makes face cards a lot scarier. We're early enough in the. Oh! Caralad doing the hot thing. Getting a nice block off. And ExSeth playing a queen either to mitigate the damage that Caralad would do, because obviously only a queen is going to tie with it, or he's going to force Caralad to use the final authority, or he's just going to out and out beat a guard crush. So I like ExSeth's play. Less tenable on a low hand. He's dodging an awful lot and attacking. I think that means he actually does a bit. He either doesn't have a blocking hand or doesn't have a good one. And it looks like he just drew one or he decided to take the risk. And Caralad playing the 5 because it's going to be any normal. I like 5. I've been learning to love 5 a lot in this matchup. In other matchups, I care a lot less, but 5, pretty solid here. Okay. Baits out the guard cross, dodges again. Let's see what we fall into. 10. Gets jokered. That's pretty rough. Gives Caralad quite the card advantage. Okay. I'm not sold on Guard Crush there. And the only thing that 8 was gonna beat was a 10. Gold bursting in this matchup. I guess he's gonna use aces to catch up damage-wise. He's really not too far behind, basically one combat. Okay, Caralad finally crushing, playing a face card. Yeah, if I were ExSeth, I would not have respected that face down. I'm not really sold on having played a face down there either, even. Ooh, gets his 5 crushed by another 5. Okay. They're each dodging. How many dodges have you used? Almost half of them. What about you? 2. Except you've used 3 more dodges. This isn't. Oh, that is not a war of attrition that's going to go well for ExSeth. If he can land some face cards, he can even out the life totals. Attacks into the dodge that Carolad keeps playing is some natural joker. Okay. If I were Carolad, depending on what I have in hand, if I have a face card, chuck it in. Getting 15 at least. If I didn't, I'd let it rock, probably. Okay, he gets 15, but ExSeth does dodge 17 points of damage. Or mitigate, evaporate, eviscerate. One of those verbs makes sense. The first throw of the game. What a filthy slattern. I actually kind of hate when you throw as Onimar and you catch a block. I'm like, oh, I could have crushed it. I like catching dodges with throws in this matchup. In any other matchup, I don't care what I catch with blocks as long as they win. But it does suck when you run a throw right into a 10 attack. Either as a Rook or Onimaru. Uh-oh. Caralad is doing work. Okay, gets an 18. No, just a 10? I don't... Actually, I guess it's pretty... Well... I'm not... I feel like if he had just... Okay, why wouldn't... You wouldn't pump the 8 if you didn't have a way of doing one chip. Is my thinking on it. Okay, so he has final authority. Alright. That was quite the commanding win by Caralad. They're gonna go again. I'm going to go piss, so there won't be any commentary for the opening. Please enjoy. I have returned. Alright. I assume Caralad's hit with the 10. Or not Caralad and ExSeth. Let's have a look. Okay, there. Oh, that's interesting. ExSeth. The dodges. ExSeth combos under 6 attack. Okay, blocked. Carolad does an A. Interesting. Ooh. They're keeping it much more even, although Carolad does technically have the advantage in the sense that he has Clockwork Soldiers attached. And ExSeth really going in with the throw there. They're now even on cards. ExSeth has the quote-unquote life advantage here. Okay, Carolad going for the usual guard crush. Since people might be attempting to, diffuse the Clockwork Soldiers mix-up. Oh, goes for it again and does in fact get it. Well, that evens things up. You should be at 49 after this. So ExSeth still technically has the life lead. It's just not meaningful in this matchup since Onimaru does, by and large, damage always a multiple of 10. There are some odd ones out, like the King doing 8 and then you pump with subsequent Kings for 9. You can pump. The only things people ever seem to pump are 5s, 6s, and 8s. Well, you would obviously pump a 10, but it's going to do 10 more damage. You pump a 5, 6, or an 8, and it's going to do 5, 6, or 8 damage. And those are really the only outside of aces. So, ooh, we're not in a good space now. They were even, and then Caralad slaps some jacks up into someone's face. ExSeth is now close to death. Let's see if we can do a Magic Pixel grouping run back. If he doesn't have a Joker, he did. Which he might because you play. Okay. Alright, Caralad wins again. We're looking at a 2-0 so far. I'd like to see ExSeth win some matches. I like more Yomi. I believe that's our usual stance. More Yomi for everyone. Just put it in my mouth. Dribble it down my chin. Actually, speaking of eating, I made some tacos last night and I'm pretty pumped about that. Let's see how they open up. Is it aces? Some combination of ace 10 5? Nope, each open up with a queen. Yeah, I was gonna say, I hope to God neither one of them uses final authority on it, because that's a goddamn waste. Your hands are too low to support that. Okay. ExSeth going for the dodge. I'm not certain what he was intending to dodge. I mean, it worked, but I don't see why he wouldn't just attack with a small normal. Well, there go two dodges. So we are using up precious resources. Granted, since Onimaru doesn't need that many hits, you can kind of mitigate that somewhat. I mean, Onimaru is doing, I guess, a minimum of 1 damage, but likely he's doing 10 or more. Ooh. Footsies. Hee. Where do we go from here? How does ExSeth use his ace? Beep boopsie. Does he use stripe for? Uh, Tried to get a guard crash, but must not have an 8 or a 10 in hand. On the plus side, sometimes getting those things blocked really isn't so bad because you still draw a card. I mean, sure, you gave the other Onimaru a card, but it wasn't a complete waste. Ooh, I like the dodge. Oh yeah, what are we getting into? Jack Jack? That would be ideal, but his hand is so small that. Well, we're getting a Jack. Oh, Jack Jack. Oh. What a rude joker. That's how I feel about that. But EXF still has the life lead, just not the card lead. Oh, and Caroline's just boxing him out. He's like, spend all of your good options against my blocks until I can crit you with my hand. It's actually kind of fun to do that from the Carolad side. Ooh, I like it because he forces Carolad to have to use Final Authority if he doesn't want to just die. Bleed him with cards. He's kind of got the EXF kind of has the life to do that and make it not completely awful, in my opinion. I mean, still preferable not to get hit, but if you're gonna get hit, forcing him to use Final Authority to beat a 3 attack is pretty funny. Pretty fantastic, really. Okay, except just wakes up the reversal. Here's my queen. Okay. A 16-point life lead, so a single combat's life lead. Except getting a nice block up now. Okay. He really can't continue to block with that 7 because it's too dangerous. But, no, they can each ace. And EXF, of course, using ace to. Legendary Fizzball. Using ace to poke out the guard crush attempt that he may have baited from Caralad. And Caralad deciding, I'll play something aggressive but not too committed in case EXF does something like that. Do you ever feel like sometimes dodging a 10 attack, like, it's kind of like someone forgot that stairs were there and they just take this huge step into the void and then fall down them? Because that's about how I feel about that. Okay, Caralad uses his final joker on 10 damage from a 6 attack, so that was honestly in the EXF's favor. That, however, was not. But this is the interaction I was talking about. Like you dodge a 10, bait the joker. That was rude, Caralad. That's like something I would have done. But it was beautiful. Ooh. A nice 5 attack warring to a throw. Okay, we pump it. We got a card. We're at 28. If he has a bunch of kings in hand, he could win. And there are no kings played, so I might be hoarding them. Do we see it? You'd need all 4. I don't know, just 10. Okay, we put the king. So now, functionally, any combat reveal is lethal. He's got the likely to take that, but that is not good. Okay. Caralad can bring this back. Let's see if he does. Except I expect is going to dodge here. Well, he should have. Caralad can't kill him from here, but he can do a lot of damage. He didn't, I mean, he did a good amount of damage, just not a lot. And why even attack with an ace? I don't understand. Did he just not? Does he only have attacks? His hand, like aces and faces? That seems unlikely. Goodbye. That throw was reaching. Alright, good show, Caralad. Bringing it in, bringing it in. Possibly our final match. Okay. Caralad gets a card, ExSeth loses an ace. Nothing too tremendous here. Ooh. Caralad gets crushed. Oh, I didn't expect it to be a Joker, honestly. So good on ExSeth for calling that. Now they've got similar cards, and ExSeth has the life advantage. Ooh, and he blocks out a tentacle, a little tentacle place. A feeler ace. Okay, ExSeth. We're into this. Caralad pokes out with a 3. Now they are tied life-wise. And ExSeth still has a very mild card advantage. Let's see. It doesn't go well. Okay, we're slipping. Except you got him crushed. You crushed him once and now he's like, I'm attacking forever. SpaghettiOs. I don't think looking for the dodge there was terrible, but it wasn't amaze balls IMO. Okay. We got a nice block right the hell off. Okay. Ooh la la. Get the punish. So good. Alright. We swing our sword into the abyss and we see what Caralad does. Does he respect it? Does he think it's a Joker? Does he play into it? I think it's a Joker and I think Caralad's gonna play into it. I mean, no reason not to. You get 15 damage regardless. And once again, ExSeth mitigating 17 damage from the Kings. Annihilating it, erasing it from his body. Now ExSeth has a life deficit but a card advantage. Oh. Losing that card advantage here. Well, he hasn't done it yet, but Caralad's at 9 cards. He's pretty solid. Okay. They each play a jack, then they each play final authority, knock each other down. Now the only thing we can likely surmise is that they each have another jack. Okay. Except trying to get the 8s attached, get extra damage off of the face cards he likely has on hand. Ooh. Okay. We get a jokered. Now Caralad's on a low hand, but he does have a life advantage. Let's see if he can't, close it out. ExSeth thinks he's gonna want to. Might feel aggressive here, but he has enough cards in hand to dodge if he needs to. Nope, we get that ace attached. Okay. Now, if he has all of the kings in hand, he could win. Puppy attack. I don't know what that is, but the kings? Nah, they don't look like puppies to me. Okay. The puppy has betrayed me. I'm going to conclude that it must mean there is a real puppy near him, in which case I am jealous as fuck, because puppies are the best. Ooh, okay. Except attacking with a meaty queen. Carolite, I'm not sold on the 8 there. That's really just calling it a throw. There's no reason for him to block in this position. The dodge on Carolite's part, much more possible. Okay, ExSeth takes 1. Yeah, he takes 1. He has 2 stars because of the stupid casual game he played with me, which I played Gloria badly. Okay, Carolite gets a consolation pack. ExSeth needs to win 3 more matches in order to take the set, and Carolite only needs to win 1. Alright, ExSeth getting a hot dodge off into an ace. Okay, we're setting that up. 2 aces. The thing of it is, I don't know why you would dodge into aces. Oh. That worked out incredibly well for ExSeth. Gets a nice crush on it, takes 10 damage, draws a card. Neither one of them have a high hand. ExSeth has the 2 aces attached. They each play a queen. Fire ExSeth, yeah. 20% would not final authority it. Granted, it may not actually even be an option for him because he doesn't have blockchain, so he might not have final authority. If he does, he might not have the appropriate suit. But even if he did, and he chose not to play it, I endorse that decision. You're taking 10 and giving 25. Oh, look at that. Reads. Do reads feel? I don't know, but who cares if there's nothing behind that king? It's just a 15 damage. 23. Okay. Okay, let's see if ExSeth can keep up the streak. It looks like, maybe cannot. Okay, we play 5 because we feel pretty safe hitting that button for the most part, particularly early on. You get dodged into a jack. Now they're both at a shitty hand size. A really uncomfortable hand size. Where do they go from here? They each play an 8. No! Am I really being kicked out of the match? Ugh. Come on. Please just get back. Oh, wrong thing. Come on, Wi-Fi. Yeah, we're good. What about this? There we go. Oh, it switched sides. Okay. ExSeth was able to bring that back nicely. Good show. And by bring it back, I mean set-wise. Well, he's continuing to do that. But yeah. Okay. Okay. Once again, ExSeth. Ooh, Caralad gets off a really nice block. I actually really like that because they had transitioned away from opening with 10s because they were each typically playing a multitude of cards that beat 10, such as that 5, the Queen, Ace. Oh. Okay. But ExSeth needs to win 2 more matches in order to take the set, and Caralad still just needs to win 1. ExSeth, talking about counter-adjusting, really putting the verbal pressure on the plate. I don't know if that's true for anyone else. I mean, I'd be like, that would make me weirdly anxious in ways that don't really make sense. Or I'd be like, oh no, he's making adjustments. What is he doing? What do I have to do? How do I need to readjust? So maybe that's just a me problem. And by problem, I mean joyous foible. Okay, we keep getting punched up by queens. 2 on his end, 1 on his end. Muy interesante. You know, I'm just thinking about it and I realized I don't know how to say interesting in French anymore. Is it just intéressant? Yeah, I don't know. Quelle surprise. Which is not real French, it's bastardized bullshit French that I say to amuse myself. Okay. The except gets a 7 block off. You know, 7 blocks work more often than you think they will. And I think part of the reason for that is honestly that a lot of, at least in my experience so far, people are less inclined to play the 8 raw. And so anything that beats your 9 block is going to beat your 7 block. And because I have not had a lot of experience with the 8 just being played raw, more played like that, it doesn't matter. Your 7 or 9 are just the same things, and your 9 has a much more is much more valuable than your 7. I mean, don't get me wrong, your 7s are pretty goddamn valuable too. But by that token, 6 blocks are also just frankly about as good. But if you start blocking the 6s and 7s, of course, then you tell your opponent, please hit me with 8s. Which in turn opens you up for 5s, baby. Uh, it's like the rock, paper, scissors carousel of the Onimaru mirror is meaningful. Okay. Okay. ExSeth gets a hot dodge off. Caralad uses third queen. Is it a joke? It is. ExSeth doesn't spend anything too valuable on it. Tries to get 10, instead just gives Caralad 2 cards, but loses nothing important himself. So we still Gucci. Clashing 5s. At this particular moment, it favors Carolina because he has a life lead, but otherwise, really, it's just kind of a Gloria overdose situation. They each lost 10 life. Okay, they are really on a wavelength here. They've each dodged. So, okay, they continue to do it. Now, obviously, we say you dodge because you have something to dodge into. In the Onimaru mirror, sometimes you dodge because it's not fucking safe to block. And if you happen to dodge something, you're good. If you get thrown, it can be dangerous, but it's not the worst because Onimaru's throws are not super, super threatening. Okay, so he took 15 damage, which is definitely significant. Can't downplay that. But not as bad as losing to say a 10 attack. Except it's like, let me help you out there. Okay, and he just takes the 7 damage. He decides not to pump, maintain card advantage. I say that like I even know what it means. I mean, I know what it means, but like, I don't know how to fully take advantage of that unless someone's on like 1 card. And even then, it's not like I know how to take advantage of it. I just have rapidly increased odds of winning combat. Okay, we get a block off. Get even more cards. Take some chip damage, but Jack actually didn't do that much chip, so we're good. Where are we going now, ExSeth? Where are we going? Oh, right into the void. Carolina, how many goddamn dodges do you have? Alright. Oh. Did he... Oh yeah, martial law. Gets Joker. We don't need that 20. So he has used 3... Oh. He only has 4 dodges left. And you have more than that, but not by a lot. So you have 7 dodges? No. Did I do that wrong? 5 dodges. Oh! That's a mistake. By mistake, I mean really unpleasant. Of course, you're not going to Joker because you won't get the 2. And oh, Caralad Getting rid of a final authority. That screams to me that he doesn't have face cards, so keep final authority around is useless. Also tells me that he likely has either 7 or an 8, possibly both. So as EXF, I think you. I'm really. Oh. Well, I could have. That does make sense as well. Have so many final authorities you can just blow them all. Oh. Only Mirudu, because I know languages. A kid, I know a smattering of like Irish, Japanese, then beat them as times. Oh man. I'm cutting the recording because this is just chat joy. Goodbye.